What's up, everybody? Welcome to my channel. Welcome to all the new subscribers. Welcome back to the old subscribers. I am doing some readings of my last sign, finally, with a new spread. Sign of Gemini. Well, damn. Bottom is the Judgment card, so making a decision either about someone in your past. I feel like there's somebody was looking back, like someone was, well, and honestly, this could be somebody in your life who hasn't really, like they left, but they're all, like almost gone, and they're looking back. So this could be somebody from your past that might be trying to come back in, someone who kind of, I don't really feel like an emotional connection anymore. There might be children involved. I just feel like someone kind of regrets the way they left in the past, and maybe that having a child with someone else. I feel like there's a lot of confusion around what this person wanted or what truly made them happy or whatever the case may be. But I think that someone took a break. Someone, got hurt pretty bad and moved away, and pretty much just said, fuck you, goodbye. It's like choose me or lose me type of thing. And it's like in doing that, someone learned a lesson about, maybe not holding onto money or, not seeing the children as much as they should, or, how they speak to people, how they leave and do things behind your back or vice versa. And I just feel like you guys went in different directions. And this person kind of provided stability. And I think that they figured out you're the one that they wanted. And now they're going to try to come back. So it's like this decision comes along with Wheel of Fortune with the King of Swords. Someone's going to need to make this decision about what path to go on. It could have something to do with money. It could have something to do with making a decision about where to move. I feel like someone was around that kind of manipulated things, and someone always did everything themselves. And it's like they never really left. And it's like someone still has feelings. Maybe you're worried about how someone else feels, or, if you're not seeing something, or what's like holding you back. The present situation is the Six of Swords. I feel like that you're going through some changes. That you need to move away from something. You're just trying to figure out which way to go, because it's like she's sitting down. She's not really going anywhere, but she wants to. She's got a little backpack and stuff, and she's like trying to figure out which way to go. Because this person was someone from your past, someone from like a soulmate of yours, someone who maybe didn't exactly tell you how they felt about this, or maybe this is kind of energy of not wanting to walk away from someone because you realize they're your soulmate, and that they're someone you want around you, and you can't really control how you feel or how they feel about you, but you're just not really sure. Like you feel like they're doing magic or something with your emotions. You're like, what'd you do? Like, why are you you're being sneaky, or what are you doing? Like you don't trust them, even though I think that they're trying to regain stability and they're trying to help you out. And the past influences is the Three of Cups in reverse with the Emperor. So the reason you think that the new situation is messed up is because you're dealing with somebody who probably had other people, didn't know who they wanted, didn't know what they wanted. Maybe you're dealing with a Pisces, but I feel like someone's kind of very stuck in their ways, how they do things, and they don't exactly are forthcoming with exactly what they're doing. So you're like, I don't really know what choice to make about this, but I feel like this person's my soulmate. I just don't know how they feel, like, can we build on this? Or is he going to invest? Is anything going to change? I just feel like there's feelings involved, and you weren't ready for that, I don't think. What's holding you back is the Four of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups. So a home situation where maybe you don't want to leave, someone's still holding on to you, someone, you still kind of feel like someone's lying to you now from an old situation. There might be someone around you who is holding on to you, but not really telling you that. It was a family situation. It's like you just wanted this happiness, you know, but it's like what you're holding on to is a lonely person by themselves. And, you know, I just feel like this picture has water coming through, that it's something that's like going under, you know, and you're someone's still kind of holding on to it and not really making this decision, even though, you know, you can clearly tell there's some other things going on. Something you can't control is the Knight of Wands and the Six of Swords. Maybe what someone does or what they truly want to do or where this person goes. Maybe this person was someone that you were with in the past and they're holding on to something that's clearly not good for them, and but at the same time still wanting to come back into your life. And you're like, well, I've kind of already moved on from this. You know, I think that you're still lying to me. You know, you have this other person and all you do is like stress me out. It's like this person, there's a lot of fighting. There's some things that you know about. There's some things that you know would have to change drastically in this situation. But at the same time, it's like there were a lot of arguing and like differences because of someone not really wanting to get hurt again despite the feelings that are involved. The advice and what to do, you have the Hangman with the Knight of Pentacles. Maybe the reason that this isn't really moving forward or it's really slow moving, maybe their advice is to kind of hang tight, you know. Maybe there's something you don't really want to let go of and you're not ready to make this decision yet, and you want to take things slow with this new person or this other person from your past. You know, you're just not ready to let go of this yet, or, you know, I think that that's okay. And maybe you don't know what direction you want to go, and for whatever reason you're holding on to this, is it's going to be until you're ready, and someone can't really force you to make that decision or whatever the case may be. The achievable outcome is the Nine of Wands with the Five of Wands. You know, I think that there's something that you're trying to keep your boundaries up because you know there's some bullshit going on. You know, there's some other people involved. You know, there's drama. You know, and you know that things kind of fell apart in the past. And it's like, maybe you just want to be single because you don't really trust anybody and you don't really know what they're going to do. You don't know what they're going to say. You know, maybe you feel like someone wants money from you, or that they're not really saying anything or opening up to you, and like focused on the past. But I just feel like you want to break until you can make a decision, or you just don't want to make a decision right now because there's been some pretty big changes and you're kind of sitting, you know, stuck in your ways about how you feel about it, and maybe for good reason. I think that you thought someone was loyal to you in the past and they weren't, and now you don't really, you know, you're not really able to let that go yet, even though you want to, and you see this person and you kind of like interested in them. They're like, well, how did they do that? Like, you know, but you just have some past things that you need to release yourself from, you know, and the energy is still kind of lingering around, even if there's a new person involved. You have trust. The situation is calling for you to have faith. And what is the word trust, Gemini? I feel like this is the problem. You don't trust shit. Because in a separation from somebody, you needed to learn how to love yourself first. You know, you kind of like so now you're kind of running from this new love because you feel like you don't want there to be things around your children, or maybe you just feel like you don't know what's best for your family. I think that there's definitely attraction and chemistry here with someone who is definitely your soulmate, but you just need to get to know them and realize that you deserve love, and to free yourself from the mental conflict. Like, have this conversation with someone and express your love. And, you know, there might be someone from your past who's trying to come back in and have a reconciliation. But I think that maybe it's just time to tell them you don't really love them like that. You know, you'll be their friend, but, you know, there's some things that need to be healed in a family situation, you know, and you just think that you want someone to make the effort with you and not be like completely reliant on you for things, and you just don't know how to trust at this point, because and at the same time it's kind of holding you back. You deserve love. You are lovable. It says free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. Getting out of your head with those negative thoughts, because it's really hard for you to stay optimistic about your love life because of all this deception and codependency and like the forgiving that you need to do from people from your past. And I think that's what's kind of standing in the way. Even though you have passion for people, it's like, you know, you kind of separate yourself from that love word. You need to figure out a different way to think about it in a positive light, and maybe work on a situation with someone, a family situation, you know, and have a conversation, maybe about children, or, you know, realizing that it's time to get this separation from somebody because you kind of found true love here. You have passion for somebody, and when you feel like this person got to be the one, you know, but you want this person to still continue to help out with their children, even though you kind of want to break from them, kind of waiting, lingering in the background and waiting for you, and, you know, always there, like, you know, helping your children out financially, but not really feeling emotions for them. It's just a comfortable situation, even though you know that it's over, you know, but and then you don't have a contact with this new person. Maybe someone's leaving you and you don't really want to miss this opportunity, but it's like you don't know if you can trust them because of whatever happened in the past. And I just feel like it's time to make this decision about what you want to do, you know, and not really stay in your head too long about it, because I feel like someone might be leaving. That's all I have.